girl Shalae, and welcome to Sunrise Stimulus, my darling. Yes, we have more great news. It's the gift that keeps on giving. In today's video, we're going to discuss how the Senate has actually passed the stimulus bill and is actually headed to President Donald Trump's desk. So yes, we could have our $600 as early as next week. Then we're going to talk about unemployment, SSI, child support, incarceration, you name it. We're going to answer all those questions. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. It's super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you each and every day. And guys, we are about 3 days away from Christmas, right? So if you need those last minute Christmas gifts and you're not trying to fool with the USPS, because we know they backed up, right? But if you're not trying to fool with them, go ahead and get a copy of my ebook. It gets delivered directly to your inbox. And that way, you know, you can start your income. You can flip your 600, okay? Because that's what we're about, flipping this money, honey. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Last night, the Senate approved the $2.3 trillion COVID relief bill, and they sent it to the president for his signature. So, hey, we are still on this midnight train to Georgia. So who's going to get the stimulus payments? Because I've seen all your comments down below. Individual adults with the adjusted gross income on their 2019 tax returns of up to $75,000 a year will get the full $600 payment. Now, this includes the head of household making up to $112,500, or even a couple who earned up to $150,000 a year. You would still get twice that amount. So on here, guys, you will also get the $600 for each child. Now, if your income was over the $60,000 threshold, $75,000 threshold, it will decline by $5 for every $100 in income. So even if you did make much less money in 2020 that you did in 2019, so say in 2020, because everything that was going on, you didn't make that much money, but they're basing it off your 2019, well, you still may be eligible for what they're going to do, a new payment. When you go to file your taxes, you may be able to claim the money on that form then and get a refundable tax credit. So they're trying to make it fair all around. So when should the payments arrive? We talked about this last night. We're going to talk about it again because everybody wants that money for Christmas, honey. What you gonna get her for Christmas? What you gonna get Shalae for Christmas? All right. So Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, he announced again last night that the payments will actually go out before the end of the year, but it may be a while before all y'all receive your money. Okay, now I read the comments below. A lot of people are not happy with this $600 payment, but guys, what can we do, right? We've been waiting for 6, 9, however many months, right? And every time I come on here, but did they pass it? But did they pass it? Are we getting the money? Now they finally passed the money and you're still mad. You're mad because $600, somebody said, is 2 cents per day. That is mere pennies. Hey, yeah, it may be pennies, but some people can use that $600. And hey, if you don't want yours, go ahead and buy $600 worth of ebooks, okay? I'll make sure that people want them and use them. All right, so who will get the direct deposit, right? So first round is going to be for the direct deposit, always. Then the second round is going to be for my Social Security Administration people. That's going to be the railroad retirement, the VA, and the IRS has said they're going to work with them. A lot of times they should already have your information on file, but they're going to work with them to make sure that your stimulus payments are in your benefits related amount. So on there, a lot of people was asking in the comments, what if I didn't receive my first stimulus payment or only got part of it? Because maybe you had some things going on with your kids or whatever. Well, you can claim what is known as a recovery rebate credit, guys. So you guys know that I'm in tax school, and on there, when you go to file your 2020 tax returns, this is where you will actually be able to claim the amount of money that you were missing. So keep, I think it's like the 1444, keep that form, you'll be good to go. You can actually check out the IRS website and it'll give you more details on that. For those that need to change their payments amount because you don't want to wait for snail mail, you want it direct deposit. As of right now, the IRS has not given any guidance or opened that portal, but the moment they do, I promise I'm going to get Captain Crunch and the whole bunch, okay? I'm going to make sure you guys get that information. But as of right now, it's not open. What about children who are older than 17 years old, Shalae? Can we claim them as dependents? They will not be eligible right now for a payment, and you can't collect one on their behalf. What about child support, Shalae? What about the inmates? Child support, no, you can't get it either. Inmates, possibly. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, okay? The inmates may possibly be able to get it because we know a few months ago, judges have ruled where inmates are still entitled to their payments. If this law still stands, then yeah, technically, the inmates can get it. So more money on their books. Hey, I'm not judging, okay? I'm just telling you the news. Now, what did they agree, and how with this $300 unemployment? So we know that lawmakers agreed to extend the amount of time that people can collect their unemployment benefits. So on there, your unemployment benefits will be extended for an extra 11 weeks, not 14 weeks, 11 weeks. And so some people were asking, what about the extension programs, the PUA? So on there, the PUA does cover the self-employed, the gig workers, the part-time workers on there. And they said that yes, generally it will go ahead and be extended. But remember, states have to pay out certain benefits as well. And it just depends on what your state will do, because some states now have went below that threshold. But yes, you still should get it even if you are on extended benefits, guys, okay? So on there, when is it supposed to start? It's supposed to start December 27th. However, we know that right now the state systems are old. They were working off one thing. Now, hey, the states are like, yeah, even though it's supposed to start December 27th, we may have to wait a little bit and you may get it in January. So don't count your eggs or your chickens before they hatch. Wait till the money hits your account. Do you have to have a $100 threshold this time? No, you don't need a $100 threshold. You will be able to get your $300 boost as long as you qualify for the benefits. All right, so some people say, well, what if right now I received a letter from the unemployment agency and they say, hey, I've been paid too much, or now I have an overpayment. So if you have an overpayment, it's really up to your state, guys. So at your state, they do have on there where the legislation did give the states discretion to waive overpayments when there were honest mistakes were made, so that way it wouldn't be painful for the claimant. So on there, we're not talking about that you knew you didn't qualify for unemployment, but you still applied for it and you got a few extra bucks and then you got caught, right? We're not talking about manipulating the system. We're talking about, hey, you know what, you were approved, they said you were good to go, and then somehow they went back, calculated, and said, no, we want that money back. So on there, your state does have a discretion on there if they can give it or not. It's really up to them, okay? All right, moving along with housing and bills. I am behind on my rent, or I expect to be soon. Will I receive any relief? Well, the agreement is going to provide some money, not much money, to the state and local governments. We're going to see for the renters who have fell behind, but we will actually get to see what they're going to do. And you guys know I love to bring the information regarding rent relief programs and what's out there. So don't worry, I got you on that. What about the rental evictions? The rental eviction moratorium was only extended to January 31st. Hopefully something else will be put in place. Other people asked about the student loan forbearance program. Some people were like, hey, girl, they extended this to April, right? No, girl, they did not, okay? No, ma'am. They said January 31st. So on there with the Department of Education, it will be January 31st. People start asking as well about EBT. I did a video on EBT and what's going on with the states. If there's a discrepancy with my video and something with the state, contact your state. This is what they had on the website. So, hey, some states don't update the website. You may get told different things when you contact the school. I'm just putting what they stated on the website. So as of right now, this is what we have going on. And I mean, it's not what we wanted, right? Let's be honest. We all wanted $1,200, $2,000, you name it, we want it. But this is what we have, and I'm glad that we would get this money out before the new year. Some people even asked me about, what does this mean for my H&R Block, my TurboTax people? At this point, they haven't really addressed that. I went on H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax to see is the money going to be put back on those cards that they send out, the prepaid cards. They are not even addressing this. So I don't know what's going to happen, but when I find something out, I will go ahead and give you that information. But this is what we have for this morning, okay? And think it's great news, you know. Thank you for joining me each and every day like you always do. We are 3 days before Christmas. Hey, you know what? If you can't put nothing under the tree, that's all right. Leave a note because the stimulus Santa is coming to town, right? Leave a note and say, hey, your gift will be there next week or it'll be there for the new year. You just got to have a little extension. But if you just want something that you know that's going to give you a return on your investment. Yeah, I had to get it out. Something that's going to give you a return on your investment. Spend the $14.97. Get the book, get it directly delivered to your inbox, and then you know what? You go ahead and you read that story before Santa comes. All right, so that's all I got, guys. Let me know in the comments what other questions you have. You always do. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and you have a great Tuesday. And let's see when the president signs this. You know, I mean, at this point, he's going to sign it, right? All righty. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.